Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace, and today we've got a Eurovision icon on. We have got the Queen, Antigone, sweetheart.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm buzzing that you're on. I feel like you go with this set as well.
Oh my god! And you know what? You've even got like the Greek pillars.
Listen up, yeah.
See?
I did this for you.
Just for me.
Yeah, of course. I built it for you.
Thank you.
Should we just get stuck in with Eurovision then? So, do you get the call? Do you audition? Like, how does it go?
Each country has its different thing. Like a lot of countries do like a national selection where it's like a mini Eurovision in the country and they choose.
Okay.
With Cyprus, it's always been like behind closed doors, and I've been like trying to get in there for so many years, like not knowing what the thing is. Like I was like ghost tagging. I found out like who the people who make the decisions are, and I was ghost tagging. No, I'm not joking. Like a psycho. Like for like years, I was ghost tagging them and never responded to me, never gave me time of day. But then this year, I found out after how it felt. Like all I know is I got a call being like, "You're going Eurovision," and I was like,
"Oh, you didn't even get?"
No, I was in the middle of Soho, and they announced it. The official Eurovision collab with me 2 minutes after I found out that I was going.
What?
So like my best friends and my sister, like everyone was calling me like, is this true? Because they would have thought they're going to know. And my mum was on the plane going to Cyprus, funny enough. I was like, my mum doesn't know. And
she's going to land to get the shock of her life.
They turned up with like, because I told them, I was like, my mum's flying to Cyprus, and a TV crew like went and like filmed my mum and dad's reaction. And like, my mum's like good with this stuff. My dad never's been into me. And like, he's had a few situations recently where I'm like, why did you say that? But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, so the way it worked this year was there was a panel of 5 people. Okay. I still don't know who these people were, and they didn't know who each other was. Music people, radio DJs, I don't know who they were. And they were given a list of 9 names who had been put forward by Greek record labels. I'm not signed to a Greek record label, but I have a good relationship with one particular label. And I said to them, look, I want to do Eurovision. Can you put my name forward? All I knew was that a label had to put you forward to do with the funding.
And they did?
They put my name forward, and these people on the panel had to put from 1 to 9 who they thought was right. And they weren't given any like info. They just said, do your own research. So the timing was kind of perfect, because at that time I was on tour supporting an artist called Marina Satti, who actually represented Greece 2 years ago. And I was like holding a Cyprus flag on stage every night. So anyone who did their research would be like, well, she should be going. And that's what happened. And that was that, yeah, that's how I got chosen.
That is incredible. Also, I feel like the most nerve-wracking opportunity to get as well. Like leading up to it, were you shitting yourself?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't actually. I was really excited. There was a period where like there was so much press stuff and so much traveling. I was like, I need to get just into rehearsals. And I think once I got into rehearsals, I felt
you were
so
fine.
Good. But then for me, the crowd, the arena, does not freak me out one bit. I love it. Like the moment the arena was filled with people, I felt calmer than I did when we were doing it to the empty arena.
Oh, really?
Because I really fed off the energy, and people were singing along so loud. It was just such an amazing feeling. The thing that freaked me out a bit was the TV element of it, the live TV.
Oh, really?
That's because like 166 million people watched the Eurovision last year. I don't know what the numbers were from this year, but something like that.
I couldn't know that information.
Right.
When performing.
Right.
No.
So that I was trying to put out in my mind. And I was like, just trying to be like, perform to the arena, like, you know. So I had when I got there, I definitely had like some real nervous moments, and like it affected my my breathing. Like even in the
because you were so nervous.
In one of the rehearsals, I started the song, and when I say rehearsals, like these are being filmed and stuff. So I started having like what I thought was a panic attack about like 10 seconds into the song, and I was like, in my head I was going, your voice isn't going to come out, and that freaked me out. And then it took me a minute to kind of like recenter from that experience.
I feel like that's the most terrifying thing if you're performing something and you're like, I'm actually having a panic attack right now.
And I was like, my voice isn't, in my head I was going, my voice isn't going to come out. And I was like,
oh my God.
And I said it to my manager after, and like he knows me very well in terms of my performance, my voice. He was like, I knew something was up, because like, but that's what the rehearsals are for.
Yeah, thank God.
But it was an amazing experience. Like,
and you got to the final as well.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank God. That's insane.
Yeah, it was. The thing with Eurovision is that it's an incredible, it's the biggest world stage.
Yeah.
Other than the Super Bowl, it is the most watched like musical.
And this is more for the gays as well.
Absolutely.
And thank goodness.
It's the best audience. Like the Eurovision fandom is like amazing. It's such a nice environment. And all the other like contestants, even though we're there and it's competition, I think everyone recognizes that you're not really competing with each other. You have an opportunity to do what you're going to do on stage, and then what you do with your career for the rest of it, that's what you take from it. It's a bit like X Factor, right? Think about it. One Direction, where did they come? Like fourth?
I think they came like second, was it?
No, I think
fourth. It was fourth.
Fourth, yeah. But it's like, I don't even, and who came first that year?
Well, fuck knows. You never remember who comes first.
I
No
mean,
disrespect to Matt Cardle.
it goes different ways though. Like Dara, who won this year, is incredible.
Yes,
like, I really like as a person as well. Like I met her at first on a promo tour in Oslo. She's such a girl's girl. Like we clicked straight away because it was like, oh, you're cool. Like,
yeah,
we're just like on a level where, and I think nearly like everyone that I came across was just like, we're just here to do an amazing thing. So it was really a nice atmosphere, and like we all knew like the opportunity that we have.
Do you do like a night out afterwards with everyone?
You don't have time. Like everyone left the next day, and bear in mind it's like by the time we finished filming the final, it was like 1 a.m, and then you go back, you decompress a little bit, whatever. Like, and then I was leaving at like 9 a.m. But we did have moments like the San Marino had a party. And we were all there, and that was like a night that most of us were like all there, and we had a dance.
That's so fun that you can all see each other, like meet each other properly, speak as well.
No, definitely.
Without the
and I'll
pressures.
be in touch with a lot of the contestants now too. Like, it was such, because you'd have all these like weird. This is the thing that you don't realize until you're there. There's these weird little moments. So once you know the running order, there's rehearsals. So you'll know who's coming before you, who's coming after you. And you have these little moments as you're leaving the stage or as you're going to the stage that you see the next person. Like for me, when I was coming off the stage for the final.
Yeah.
And you know what a lot of people don't realise is that there's 2 finals and 2 semi-finals.
Yeah.
So the jury votes the night before the TV final. So the points that are like given to you by the jury have been already judged before it's live on TV.
Oh, wow.
So you have to have 4 basically great performances. And so you do the same running order many times. But like for me, it was Italy straight after me in the final. And I love, first of all, that was like, I think that's my favourite song from this year, other than Jalla, of course.
Of course.
But like, I love that song. I want to do a Greek version. But I would get off stage and I'd see Sal and his team, and it would be like this little moment. And then I'd walk off and I'd see Jonas, who was the Oslo guy, and we'd have this little like, yeah, let's do this. Like, it was such a nice... so like cheesy, but like Eurovision family.
Yeah,
it really was like this.
It's nice. It was a nice atmosphere as well. I feel like that helps nerves.
And it runs on volunteers. Most of the people working in the arena are volunteers, and they just love Eurovision, and they're so excited to be a part of it, and they're working so hard as volunteers. So it just creates this really, really nice atmosphere.
Yeah,
really nice atmosphere.
Your outfit as well was sensational.
Thank you.
I hope you haven't got rid of it. I hope it's framed somewhere.
I think I'm going to wear
your
it at
house.
a wedding.
I fear you have to. It was phenomenal. Like, how did you go about getting that outfit?
Honestly, that outfit was like actually something out of my dreams. Like, I think if I saw anybody else wear that outfit, I would have gone green from jealousy.
Yeah.
I just lived my dream outfit. Like, it was like a mermaidy, goddessy shells. So the way that happened was me and my stylist, his name's Costandino, we have been manifesting Eurovision for years. Like, I have videos of us like sitting on my living room floor, like planning what we want. And then when we were searching for who would be the right designer, we ended up going with Natar Georgiou, which is a Cypriot designer. 2 guys who are just amazing, and they've made a few outfits for me on this journey leading up to it. And it was just a real labour of love and a team effort. They have this distinctive style with these 3D kind of dresses. So that's what they kind of really brought into this, and then all the details of the shells and the shell bra. And like for me, I love my belly out. Everyone knows it. Everyone's is she going to change her style?
No.
I had my belly out today, actually. So now and again, I put it away. But for me, it was just like my dream outfit. I've still got my Eurovision nails because I haven't had time to get my nails done.
I just wouldn't want to take them off though.
I don't even want to. They've lasted so well.
Yeah,
Nikki
incredible.
did my nails. This girl who's amazing. But I do need to get them done at some point. I'm due a pedicure and a manicure. And then I've got these, I've never worn extensions.
So I saw this video of you getting all of this done.
And now I'm trapped. He, like, as the hair, stylist did them for me, he was like, don't get ticketed. And now once I've had it, I looked at an old video with my hair normal. I'm like, who is she? I can't.
Extensions are so dangerous because you just feel bald without them.
Right, because they're so good as well. They look like my real hair so much.
I don't know how, because it matches your curl pattern so well.
Malloy Hairdressers is the one. It's in Malloy means hair in Cypriot. It's almost like quite a villagey way of saying hair.
Love
and
that.
It's in Hampstead. And he must have permed, I don't even know how many extensions to get it right. And it was just perfect. So every detail from like the hair to the makeup look, like the makeup brand called Cherry Up. My body oil that they put on me went completely viral. Like the video has like 10 million views. It's ridiculous.
That was, you know what's so funny? The outfit came to me first, and then I thought, what the fuck has she put on her body? It looked sensational.
It looked like I was like shining, like everyone.
Like you just come out the sea.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
That's my dream.
Oh my God. Honestly,
you
you smashed it.
Thank you.
What has the reaction been like?
Absolutely unbelievable. It's just been amazing. And especially in Cyprus, because so Jalla means more. It's specifically in Cypriot dialect. And that's never happened before in the Eurovision, that they've actually taken Cypriot dialect to the Eurovision. And me as a consumer have been saying for years and years, I want to see something Cypriot representing Cyprus.
Of course.
The last few years, incredibly talented artists have gone, great songs, but they weren't Cypriot style. So for me, I was like, when I go, I want to take something really Cypriot. So Jalla has like become a national anthem in Cyprus.
So.
The excitement in Cyprus is something that's like, I just couldn't be more grateful for the reaction. I went to visit a school the other day when we got back to Cyprus, and the teachers were telling me that they did an assembly that was titled Astos Nalalun, and that means, it's one of the lyrics in the song that says, let them talk. And they did this whole assembly about like, don't care what people think, be yourself. And I was like,
using your song lyric assembly as well. Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
You made it.
So the reaction's crazy. And like, you know, all the people in the arena who worked there were just like singing Jalla constantly. I couldn't walk somewhere without people being like, Jalla, Jalla.
It is so catchy.
Thank you.
And it is such a good song.
Thank
honestly. You had the song before Eurovision, didn't you?
I'd started writing it, and it's a song that I started writing like a year and a half ago.
Really?
And just about a month before I found out, I hit up this producer. I made it initially with my team, Trey Kwa, Conor Mullally, who I make most of my music with. I hit up this producer, Clady, who's a Albanian producer based in Greece, and he's just really talented, and I was like, I feel like he can help me elevate this. We started making it, then I found out I was going, we finished it, we did it, and I just believed that it was just God's timing, because it all just happened in such a like amazing way. And the reaction to the song and the music video when it first came out, it just absolutely went crazy.
How many extras did you have in the music video?
I couldn't tell you because it was completely...
There was so many.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was literally... But do you know how that happened? It was like literally my cousin called out the whole village.
You're joking.
No, dead
really?
serious. There was not one paid extra in that. Nothing, everything. So many people were commenting like, oh my God, Cyprus had budget for this. We were like...
That's what I said when I heard this. They got budget, but
we didn't. So like, for example, the Maserati that looked very fancy. My choreographer had a contact at a company called E-Cars, and Maserati Cyprus lent us the car so we could tag them. And then with all the extras, it was literally my cousin going around the village, because this is my grandma's village, and was like, we're doing a music video, can everyone come out? And it was raining as well. Everyone sat in the rain. It was like my grandparents, all my cousins were there.
That is so wholesome.
It was so wholesome. Like it really was. And it was just like, even the oranges that were all in the truck, like my uncle sourced the oranges. I called up Stavros Flatley and this girl, Sofia Hadjipandeli, who's a model, and all these like iconic diaspora Cypriots. And it really was just like labour of love, and like people just doing it for the culture.
That's so amazing as well for the people that live in the village.
Oh my God.
If that was me, children, grandchildren, I'd be like, watch this.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's me and your neighbours.
And that's the thing about the song that's been the most amazing thing for me, is that it's little kids, like I'm talking like 6-month-old kids, that parents are sending me videos where they get excited to Jalla, and then grandparents. It's like become this like cross-generational song, and you could never go to the studio and be like, I want to write a song that's going to be cross-generational.
Yeah, you can try and do it.
Try, but you know, really it's for the girlies or for the gays, or there's like a very clear, whereas this song became this like, you know. So yeah, on the most part, I did have like I thought I put my phone on silent. I'm so sorry. But like I did have like some moments of negative reaction.
But I feel like that's how you know that things are going really well.
Yeah.
Is when you do get a bit of negativity.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, look, like for me, my semi-final performance was just not my best performance. And the grief that I got online the next day, I thought I was going to die. Like I literally had a breakdown that day in the arena. I was literally sobbing, because it was like, And the thing is the TV sound versus the arena sound is so different too.
Yeah.
Because like all the videos when I was watching in the arena, I was like, this sounds great. Like I'm not delusional. But then I was watching TV, I was like, this isn't my best performance. And the negativity was so strong. It was like, she can't sing, she's this, she's that. It was like really, really overwhelmingly bad. I honestly...
And that's right before the final as well. The worst time to have all of that in your head.
And the thing is, I'm so grateful that I got through to the final because if my Eurovision journey had ended there, I don't know how I would have picked myself back up.
Yeah.
Because it would have been so... It's one thing if you know you've smashed it and then you get hate, that you can live with that. But when you're like, my nerves got the best of me, it just wasn't my best. So then I had this like crossroads here where I was like, I either let this break me or I come back in the final like swinging. And that's what I just had this sense of cool in the final. And that performance for me was like probably one of the best moments of my whole life.
It's so nice that you were able to have a moment like that as well.
Yeah.
But I also think your harshest critic is yourself anyway.
Yeah.
And I think anyone that is commenting anything bad about that performance or whatever, I would love to see them perform in an arena, and I would love to hear what they sound like.
And literally the saying in the song is "Astos na lalun, let them talk." And generally I'm pretty good at like letting things just bounce off me, but like it was so overwhelming that it did get me. But then it was like this moment of celebration once the final happened. All the people that had backed me were like, where are the haters now? And all the people that had like been cussing me, literally comments were like, oh, I take it back, like she smashed that. And I was like, thank you that I got to just like do
also the amount of performances you had to do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of them at least wasn't going to be your best performance.
Yeah, and it happened to be that one.
Yeah,
like that was because we do all these rehearsals on stage, and then just from the semi-final to the final, it's 4 days in a row where you go on the stage. It was 8 performances just back to back.
Fuck me.
And like that was the one where I don't know whether I got overexcited. I don't know whether I whatever it was just. Yeah, but the final, the moment I came off that stage, I felt like on the stage, I felt like I was flying.
Well, the moment that was important, you smashed it. So
thank you.
Eat shit, anyone that commented nasty things. Thank you. People are also remixing your songs. They're adding their own twist to it. I've seen it all over my TikTok For You page. I've seen house versions. I think I've seen an Arabic version. Is that right?
Yeah, so we just released an Arabic version with an artist called Uwalid.
It slaps.
I love the Arabic
so
version.
good.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you. And so many people were thinking Jalla was Yalla when the song first came out.
Yeah.
So then we were like, oh, well, this is genius. We have to do like an Arabic version. And I've done a collaboration with Arabic artists before. So, and Cypriot music and Middle Eastern music, it all just has this similar flavour. So it was like a really natural collaboration. And then, we've just released the Afro House version as well with a DJ called DJ Gigi, who's a Greek-Australian girl. And she's so fire. I've been following her for ages. And she sent me, she was like, I want to do this remix. I was like, let's do it.
Do you ever get this moment when you're like, I know you've always been a singer, but I feel like this is like your like time now. Like everyone's sort of like, oh yeah, this is actually sick. Do you ever sit there and think, oh my God, like, can you believe it? Like, I don't know, when you work so hard for something, is this now a time where you can enjoy it?
That's what I'm really like I've been so busy and running a million miles an hour. But even at the Eurovision, I did take moments to be like, take this in, like you dreamt of this and you're here. And it was just such an incredible feeling. And now there's all these other opportunities happening. And it feels like, I signed a publishing deal when I was 14. So I've been in this game for a long time. Like, I'm 16 years into the music industry and I've been like working so hard, and there's been so many moments where I felt like, damn, is this going to happen for me? Am I going to get these moments? And then from the moment I got that call of Eurovision, it just felt like so many things in my life started to just line up.
Yeah.
And now it's just an ongoing thing. So I'm about to do a European tour, which we've announced now, which is like, last year, we could barely sell out a show of like 300 people, 200 people. And now I'm doing a huge show in Cyprus. I'm doing a tour. I'm just like, it's like pinched me. And
That's incredible.
I'm just so grateful because it's like, it's what I love. It's what I love to do. It's what I've always wanted to do, is write music and perform. And now I'm actually getting the opportunity to do that in a real way. And I'm really like trying to just enjoy it.
Well, you deserve it. You've put in some hard graft. Absolute hard graft. And did you go to the BRIT school?
No, this is like an online rumour that it ends up in articles all the time.
Really?
Someone just said it once and then
people run with it.
Yeah, like I even did this thing with an airline recently. They put like me in the airline booklet.
Yeah.
And it was like, went to the BRIT school. And I was like, I just didn't. Like, the BRIT school is amazing, and like so many amazing artists come out of it. And
people just
I didn't go to Brit school. I went to college and then I just went straight into music.
Did you do music at college?
No, I did ancient history, drama and English.
What the fuck do you mean you did ancient history?
Yeah, classics. I'm obsessed with like ancient history.
Classics is mental, by the way. I remember people did that at my school and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's
That's
I love, it's basically Greek myths. It's like little stories.
Wow.
Like, I loved studying classics. My mum studied classics at uni and my little brother's doing the same.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah, it's all about just like ancient history.
And
my name is like an ancient Greek name. It's a tragedy.
Well, so you might as well have... Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, but that is... I'm glad it happened to you.
I'm okay now.
That's incredible, though.
Yeah, no, I didn't even, like, I always did music, but it was always outside of school.
Yeah.
I was like, let me finish school so I could just do this full time.
Yeah.
You know.
So did you always think you'd be a singer?
Always. Like, I don't even remember being, like, memories from before knowing that, like, I was going to be a singer. Like, that was just always my life purpose.
That's like manifesting, though, isn't it? You always knew. Yeah. So when you were 14, what happened there?
So I was just like doing open mic nights in pubs and things like that. My parents would take me around to like sing here and there, and I was playing the guitar, playing the piano, like writing music. And then we got through like, I don't even know, through a random loose connection, we got put in front of a management and a publishers, and they really loved what I was doing. I ended up signing a deal with them, and then I was just doing like songwriting sessions on the weekends or school holidays, or like bunking the odd day off school.
Love that for you.
And then it just evolved, and then I ended up signing a record deal with Island Records when I was like 18. That didn't work out. The person that signed me, I got signed by the Darkest Bees, who signed Amy Winehouse, and I was like, this is it. I'm clear.
Yeah, well, automatically you would think, yeah, absolutely.
And then by the time it kind of like, I did the rounds of writing music and had some stuff ready to go, he then left the label. And like, you know, like when the person that signed you leaves, you kind of don't have a champion.
Yeah.
I ended up leaving the label with the rest of my advance, which was a blessing, and I ended up taking that advance and like reinvesting it into just developing my own thing. And that's when I started to introduce my culture and like Cypriot and Greek elements into my music. And that's when I was like, oh, this is me, this is my sound, this is who I am. And that's why the Eurovision was such a natural thing, because it wasn't like, oh, now I'm gonna do Eurovision, let me do something really Cypriot.
Yeah,
it was like, that's
you'd
what
always
I've
been doing
in
that.
my
Yeah,
music. Like the bouzouki is this instrument that's beautiful, and I put it in all my songs. So then, yeah, it just felt like the most natural thing for me to do.
That's crazy, because you hear a lot in the music industry about people leaving their labels or what else, and I always think that it must be so difficult when you're young and you sign to a label and you automatically think, this is my time, and then you have to sort of go and be like, okay, what am I actually going to do?
Right.
You have to take it on yourself. It must be stressful.
Do you know what it is? It's picking yourself back up over and over again, because it is it's an industry of rejection, and especially with social media. It just feels like you're just doing so much and no one cares.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. You know? And you can't help but see what everyone else is doing. And like, I'm such a fan of music, so I'd see things that other artists are doing and like be so in awe, but then also feel like so sad that like I wasn't getting to do anything. And then, but there's a moment where you just realize your journey's your journey.
Yeah.
And once I started to just stop trying to control everything a bit more and just sat back and like actually enjoyed the journey a bit more,
you start to enjoy it more. Yeah,
and click, and I've had so much fun. That's the thing that I've realized. Like, I've had so much fun the last few years. Like my whole of my 20s. Like, even though it's not been the trajectory I would have imagined from, like, you know, I thought I was going to be like Dua Lipa.
Yeah,
like, yeah, absolutely,
of course.
And she's just amazing. Like, I watch her growth. I followed her from like when she had like 2,000-3,000 followers, because she's Kosovan. My best friend's Kosovan, who's with me today. So I've like watched her journey, and like, you know, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be me when I'm that age, like 100%. And but then it's like, okay, that wasn't my path. But then I look back at my life and the things that I've got to do, and the hustle period, and the funny gigs where I'm singing to like 3 people, someone's asleep on the table. Or, like,
it makes
you know,
for a good story, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, the journey's just been unorthodox and all over the place, but it's like I'm happy.
I think a lot of the time when you even speak to these people, it's like they face so much rejection to get to where they are anyway. Yeah. If you're at it and you keep at it and you have thick skin, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be seeing you at Wembley.
Absolutely.
And I want front row.
You've got it.
And speaking of Wembley, please, thank you so much. I'd love that. Do you get a rider when you're on Eurovision?
No.
No.
I didn't have a rider. No.
So you just have to take things to your own dressing room?
Yeah. And there's not even like food in the arena. Yeah, there's like paid catering.
Oh really? So you could be having spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah. I got so skinny in this period, which, like, you know, I was we've been dancing so hard and working out and doing all of that, but like I was so busy that I like, didn't have enough time to eat a lot of the time, which I'm a foodie. I love my food. But yeah, I barely had time to eat because it was so full on.
Well, if you had a rider, what would be on it?
So when I've done shows before and I have a rider, I genuinely go for like a pack of like dried fruits and nuts.
Oh,
because it's like
health
something
queen.
that doesn't. Well, it's like it doesn't bloat you.
Okay,
it doesn't
good
have
point.
like doesn't affect your voice, but it's like a good snacky. It's good calories. It gets you going.
That's a shout.
Yeah, so that's that. And I'm a bit boring with my rider. Often my rider's more fun by my team, so they'll ask for some beers and they'll ask for some whatever. But what I actually brought, though, a lot of the time is really random. I've realised it's my new favourite snack. It's a Cypriot thing called shushuko.
What is it?
And it's basically like, it's made of dried grapes.
Okay.
Right? And I should have brought you some to try.
Please.
Do I have some? No, I don't. Just realised I left it at home and I'm going away.
I'll get it from your house and just eat it. Don't worry.
Anyway, and then it's got like
that.
nuts in the middle. And it's like honestly so delicious, and it's like was that my go-to snack?
Sign me
and
up.
then I ran out, and my mum like put on her story. She was like, "Is anyone coming from Cyprus to the Eurovision final? Can you bring Antigoni some shushuko?" And someone actually brought us.
No way! I need to try that.
Yeah,
that sounds incredible.
I'll bring you some at some point.
Please do. Do you ever drink before performances, or are you teetotal?
No, I don't, because I just want to be on point.
You're a better woman than me.
Right. Well. Different though, because you're like the queen of just talking.
God bless.
Like you can just like, and I think the more freely you speak, the even better it is.
It's true.
Whereas I don't want to be like.
Also, apparently, when you're drunk, your voice is bad. Is that true?
It dries out your voice. It dries out your vocal folds.
That explains karaoke.
So, yeah, no, I wouldn't. But I drink after. But I might have a little cocktail after. But I have not really drunk this year much because I've been so busy and focused.
Cool. When you do drink. Gonna be a cheap
I had some cocktails
night.
with the girls last night, and I literally was like, we were out for dinner and we were meant to go to like our friend's event after, and I got there and I was like, guys, I'm gonna fall asleep. And that is not me. Like I'm not that person that will fall asleep.
You've had a busy start of the year, though. I will say. What's your drink of choice if you do drink? Fucking hell.
Tequila, yeah, I love.
Really?
Uh-huh. And either just a tequila shot or like cocktail, like a spicy mug.
God.
Yeah.
A tequila shot.
Yeah.
No,
but good tequila's nice. There's a big difference between like.
Yeah, I'm drinking the one with the little red hat on it.
Yeah, listen. If you get a good tequila, it's
right,
and it's the only alcohol that's an upper, not a downer.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
See, I fall asleep most of the time when I'm pissed. So maybe we just every day.
If you just stick to tequila, you might.
Maybe I do need to have a little bit of tequila.
Yeah.
What are you mixing it with in a drink apart from like a spicy marg? If you're on the like,
if I'm out and I just gonna have a mix, I'd that pink grapefruit juice, the sparkly one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a thing that's just everywhere in Greece and Cyprus, but there's this pink. It's like 3 cents pink.
I feel like that's quite niche.
It's like a Paloma, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Maybe I'll do a Cosmo
or ginger beer.
With
nice
now you've really overstepped the line here.
Oh.
I don't think I can have a ginger beer with tequila.
Do you like ginger beer?
No.
Oh well, then you really like it.
I think I think that would send me into oblivion.
Right. Yeah.
However, I think I could do a Cosmo with tequila. Maybe see how that is.
So I do that a lot whenever I go somewhere.
Really?
So I make cocktails, and I like the sound
Tequila
of it,
in
but
it.
I'll just say, can you swap the vodka for tequila? I just generally only sit to tequila or maybe a glass of wine.
Maybe this is what I'm going to do.
Try it.
I'm going to be swinging
want
from
an update on how you
chandeliers
feel,
with my tits out, I think.
I mean, I can't say tequila's taking me there, but if it takes you there, then
I mean, yeah, it's got to be done.
I want to see this.
I'm going to send you it if it ever happens. I'm going to start tonight. I'm going to have tequila. Maybe not tonight. No, fuck it tonight. So your mum is celebrity chef?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
What is the food like in your house? Has this influenced how you cook? What's the vibe?
So we are a big foodie house. My mum has been like, my mum's like journey's crazy because she was a school teacher in Tottenham until she was 30. And then she was like, right, I want to be on TV. Wrote this TV show, took it to 200 production companies. Everyone said no, ran out of production companies in London, ended up finding one in Birmingham, got the show commissioned.
Incredible.
The show got commissioned while she was pregnant. So she was filming on the Greek islands while she was breastfeeding my brother. Like, it was a crazy journey.
What a woman.
And it was like on the Discovery Channel, and it was like my Greek kitchen, my Cypriot kitchen. So she was very much like sharing the culture through food.
Yeah.
And now she's like, I'm done with cooking. I just want everyone to cook for me. And like, we all cook. So everyone in my family is like big cook, like foodies. My little brother, Zeph, he's 21. He just turned 21. He's like a Michelin star chef. I kid you not.
You're joking.
Like, I will come home and that kid is making himself lunch, and it's like Wagyu burger with caramelized onions. And
whoever that man marries.
I know. He's
oh
so
my
lucky.
God.
Yeah. And he's gorgeous as well. He's 6'2". He's like muscly.
The genes in your family, God bless. God bless. That's insane.
Yeah, so everyone's like into our food. We all cook.
I can only imagine like just even barbecues around your house.
You have to come for Greek Easter next year.
Please, because I won't leave.
Yeah,
I will
no,
be rolled
yeah.
out of your house because I'll have eaten so much.
Greek Easter at our house, like Fiona, my friend, will tell you, it's like a feast.
It's incredible.
You roll home.
Do you know what it is? Us English don't really have that vibe. You know when it's like my mum, I was saying this earlier, she'd have a bit of chicken, bit of black pepper on it. Right? It was like the Victorian times growing up, you know?
Right.
I can only imagine in a house full of like flavour.
In lockdown, our whole purpose of like living was what are we going to have for dinner? And we were just like, and every night somebody else would cook. So we were like a big household at the time.
How many are we talking?
There was 7 or 8 people.
That'll do it, yeah.
So we were like, everyone was cooking every night.
hell.
And we were just like, it was just like, a lot of people lost weight during lockdown. I think we did not.
You were the 1%.
We were like literally, all we were doing was like going for long walks and then eating. And like the whole purpose of like the day was like, what we're going to eat.
Yeah.
And so it was actually quite fun.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you grew up in North London?
Yeah.
London. Whereabouts? Because people...
Finchley.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to school in Barnet, proper North London girl.
Love
All the Cypriots
this.
are in North London.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, I went to Greek school every Saturday. It's like...
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I know nothing about North London.
Oh, where are you from? Cambridge?
See, I'm from Cambridge, but
Right.
now I live, I'd say like south.
Okay.
So all I know about North London is it takes me a long time to get there.
Yeah, fine.
What are the hot
Understand.
spots in North London?
Well, there's an amazing Greek restaurant called Nissi.
Love this.
That's really good. Like you want to go for a nice meze, fish meze.
Okay.
In Palmer's Green. What else is really good in North London? I need to really think. But you know what? I've not been in London like for the last few years.
You were saying this. You've been living out your case.
Yeah, I've been living out my case. I was living in Athens properly for like a year.
So you had like a place there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a place out there now. But when I was living there, I was renting somewhere. I did a season out there. The Greek music scene is like really unique. So it's like, you know, like how people do residencies in Vegas.
Okay.
That's what like the Ed Sheerans and the Adeles of Greece do every year. And these like, it's like a hybrid between a concert and a club.
Okay.
And they will come out. So I was opening for a Greek artist called Nigos Vertis, one of the biggest Greek artists. If you're ever in Athens, like one day you need to come to Athens in the winter.
Say no more.
The clubs are called Bouzoukia.
Okay.
And they open at about 12:30. The opening act
At
goes
night?
About, yeah. The opening act
Gonna
go
have to have
out
a
at
nap.
like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You got a nap in the
Okay,
day.
I've
You
got to
be
prep
ready.
myself. Okay.
The headline artist goes out for their first set around 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
And they go, and basically people throw flowers. You see, like in Ibiza, people do like champagne spraying. This is like they throw roses, and it's like their way of being like, I've got loads of money, I'm throwing it at the singer. And it goes on till about 6 in the morning.
Okay.
And it's absolutely intense. Like it's crazy. So I did a season basically opening for one of the artists out there.
What time are you opening?
So my first set was at 1 and the second set was at 2:30. And then I'd be done by about 3. And then you have so much adrenaline going on stage. I have other friends who were in the other bouzoukia, so I'd go to their bouzoukia and end up staying until 6. My sleeping pattern when I lived
I don't understand this life. And then what time do people get up after that?
Like, do you know what would like always stun me? I would a lot of them run on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
But some of them are Saturdays and Sundays. And on a Sunday, this place would be full. And I'd be like, do none of you people have jobs?
Either that or they're functioning.
Yeah.
They'll just get... I think they won't sleep. They'll go.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's they're young. You know, when I was like 18.
No, it's all ages. Like there's literally, this is the thing about it. You have 18-year-olds and then you have like 75-year-olds.
It's the tap water then.
Maybe.
Something's in there with electrolytes.
Greeks just live a different life. They just live on cigarettes and coffee and just don't sleep. And
What I kind of love about it.
Yeah.
When I go to Greece, now I don't smoke. I've never really
Me
wanted
neither.
to smoke. But when I'm in Greece, I'm like, I could
wouldn't
do
mind.
that if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to have an espresso.
Right.
I'm having a panic attack now, but I've
Right.
done it for the culture.
You
do you know
can't
what I mean?
not drink coffee.
Fact.
Like you cannot
The
not
best
drink
coffee as well.
Yeah, it's the best.
And I love a Greek salad as well. You can't do it in England. I don't know what
the
it is.
tomatoes have are like different.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Apparently it's just the
They
tomatoes.
should have their own
different.
name. Like they shouldn't be
Yeah.
called tomatoes because you can't compare them to the tomatoes you eat here.
Just call it something else. Although
Should-
I feel like
yeah.
every vegetable and fruit in the UK, like, you know when you have a mango here and it's
Right.
rock hard?
Right.
And you'll go abroad and be like, oh, this is
And
what
this
it's
is like
meant
an
to...
ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, you eat it and it's like, this is like
this is what it's meant to taste like.
Yeah.
It's like hairy.
My grandma like grows mangoes on her tree in Cyprus. And there's only like
Stop.
a few in the summer, and it's like the grandkids will all fight over these mangoes.
And that's fair
I'll
enough,
put
by
it in
the
the
way.
freezer, and you take it out, and it's literally like an ice cream. Best thing.
I think I might just have to move to Greece, you know.
Yeah, you need.
Speaking of which, it's completely off topic. Are you Arsenal or Tottenham?
Well, technically, my Arsenal. I don't personally.
It's been a
care.
great
My
week for
family is
you.
Arsenal, yeah.
Oh, really?
And if only I could have won the Eurovision too, it would have been a great day for North London.
Belgium. Do you know what? All I've seen is just Arsenal everywhere.
Yeah.
Even I support them now. I don't have a fucking clue about football.
Someone was trying to explain it to me yesterday. They were like, we won the Premier League and next year's the Champions League.
Do you know what it's like? Arsenal winning
Right.
is like Rita Ora. This is from Jack Remington.
Right.
Rita Ora having a number one in 2026.
I see. Okay, so it's like a real comeback.
So it's like, what the fuck? Back in the day when we were 16 or whatever, Rita Ora was number one. She hasn't really released anything, and now she's back in.
Right.
It's like the second coming of Christ.
So fun fact, the last time Arsenal won the Premier League was like, what, 2000 and something?
Like 22 years ago,
Right,
something.
well, anyway, I was in primary school.
Yeah.
And Arsene Wenger's daughter went to my primary school. So she was in the year below me.
Oh my God, I bet her
And,
shit didn't stink that year.
Oh my, right.
Yeah,
and I remember Arsene Wenger coming into our school and doing an assembly.
Shut up.
With two of the players. I couldn't tell you who they were. I don't really know what was going on.
It was wasted on you.
But it completely
wasted on me too.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I bet all the dads are waiting outside to pick up their sons. Like,
probably,
is he still there?
Probably. All I remember is that like her mum was always this like really glamorous French woman. She was always really glamorous.
Wags are though.
Yeah.
Can you call them
And
that?
it wasn't really it wasn't a private school. It was a state school.
Humble.
Yeah.
Humble kings and queens.
Humble
I
kings,
love
really
that.
love that.
To be a wag, do you know what? There's this documentary out about wags back in the day.
Right.
They are so glam.
Yeah.
They're so glam.
Yeah.
Speaking of relationships, you wifed off.
I am.
Please tell me how you met him. What's his name?
So his name's Angelo. We met at a gala.
What a name.
Yeah, it's a nice
Love
name.
this.
Yeah, so it means angel.
You're welcome.
There you go. We met at a gala in New York. I was singing, it was the Hellenic Initiative. It's this Greek gala. It was just after I'd been announced for Eurovision. They booked me to perform at this gala. And we met actually initially through work. His business partner was putting on this really big show. And I was like, I want to get the support act for this. So I'd like got in touch. And then
One thing about you is you're going to graft.
I'm going to graft. Yeah. So he came over with his business partner who I'd spoken to briefly on Instagram. And I remember thinking like, he's cute. I was like, he's cute. Yeah. And we like exchanged a few little words, like, you know,
Hello.
Yeah, we just chatted a little bit. And then there was a point where like I walked past him and he was like on the like standing by the dance floor, but like standing talking. And I just said something. I can't remember exactly. It was something like, well, you can't be on the dance floor and not dancing, like something like that. It was like me, like slyly, like
the initiation bit,
you know. And I think, you know, when you're like, I think there's a vibe, you're not really sure yet. And then anyway, I'd put like them in touch with my managers to set up a meeting about this show. So my manager set up a meeting with him the next day. And he owns like restaurants and stuff in New York. So we went to one of the restaurants for the meeting. And we were there and it was like me, my two managers and my mum. So it's not like we were flirting. But like when I was talking to him, like I remember like in my head being like, the eye contact is really eye contacting here.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to stay focused on what I was saying. And I was like, am I the only one feeling this or is he feeling this as well? Because, you know, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
And then he happened to be going to Greece the next week. I was going to be in Greece. We like exchanged a few messages and like, you know, anyway, whatever. Long story short, we ended up going on a date in Greece, went for dinner. And it was just like, oh, okay, this is really a vibe. Went and had this really good date and then went to one of the bazookia that night for this artist.
Oh my God.
Whose show they were doing.
You were out till 6 a.m?
We were out till 6 a.m. We ended up just like staying up talking till like so late in the morning as well. And then we didn't know, I didn't know if I was ever going to see him again. He was going back to New York, I was going back to London. That was that. We started like FaceTiming, whatever. And then he was like, I was like, why don't you come to London like before you go back to New York? Whatever. And then it was like between Christmas and New Year's, you know those like randomly dead days where, like,
where you don't know what day it is. Yeah.
And then he was kind of like, you know, why don't you come to New York? And I was a bit like, oh, it's too soon. I don't really know. But one of my really good friends was also going to New York. So I was like, you know what? I'll
Fuck
go.
it, yeah.
And if it's like, if not, if it doesn't work out, I can hang out with my friend. But I ended up going and just having like this like fairy tale. It was just like amazing. He just like made so much of an effort. It was
Did
so
he get you
sweet.
Bagels?
We didn't get a bagel, no.
Fucking
but
hell.
he did, like, I got to, he picked me up from the airport, like, big bunch of roses, like, got me 12, the restaurant we went to was called Vodega, which means 12, so he got me 12 roses.
Shut
so
up.
So sweet. And then we, like, I dropped me to my friend's apartment that I was staying in. The boiler wasn't working.
Of
he
course.
was, like, helping me, trying to fix the boiler. It was, like, funny. And then we just, like, went on, just spent days, like, anyway, ended up spending New Year's Eve at his grandma's. And it was just like so sweet.
I'm obsessed with
And
this.
then like went to one of the clubs that they have in their company. It was just so crazy. And then that New Year's Day, we woke up and he was just basically like, "Do you have my girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Shut up.
So we'd known each other for like I guess that was like 5 days, but like, we'd been really, like, I guess we'd known each other for like 2 weeks, and then we were just like, yeah. And then it was like, okay, so now we're going to do this long distance thing. And since then, been back and forwarding.
How do you find long distance?
Hard, but especially like now, because it's like with the Eurovision, it was really intense with everything I had going on.
Yeah.
He's like got his businesses, so it's not like he could just come the whole time. So we've been back and forth. He came to Greece. I went out there at one point, and now I'm about to go there in a couple of days. But yeah, long distance is not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you that.
I have heard this.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm dating my brother, but my brother lives in New York, and the time, I don't know when to ring him.
Time difference,
I don't know
yeah.
when the fuck to ring that man.
Right, exactly.
I'm like, what time is it over there?
Yeah.
Because it's such a big time difference.
I know, it's so hard.
But you know what? I feel like when you know, you know.
Right, and it just clicked, and it just happened, and it was just like, you know, he's just like a wonderful person.
Oh, the 12 Roses would have done it for me.
Yeah. But like, also we just aligned on so many things.
Has he met your family?
Yeah, he has. He came over to London, met my family.
I must have thought it was a
He's got so
shithole.
much in common with like my dad. I was like, they'll just
Oh,
chat with
really?
him. So yeah, no, it's really nice, and it's like, yeah, we're like 5 months in now. So
He sports Arsenal yet?
I mean, he's not too bothered about UK football, but I think Arsenal. I think he has mentioned Arsenal before.
I think your dad needs to take him to some sort of game.
My dad's not really into football. It's my granddad.
Is it?
Yeah, my dad's not really like.
It's your granddad's job then.
Yeah,
Arsenal
I feel like
guy.
football in America is not even like. We went to a basketball game when we were out
People
there.
love basketball, don't they? What is it out there? The NFL? I don't
Something
know.
like that.
It's some. They
NBA?
throw the ball.
That's the other
Oh
one.
yeah. What have I just said? NBA,
NFL
NFL,
is the basketball, right? And NBA is
Oh.
the other one.
and that's
N
how much
something and
information
it's-
I've got
yeah,
for
cool,
you. That's
right.
how much I'm. All I know is they're tall as fuck.
Right.
That's
yeah.
all I've got for
Yeah,
you. They're all
yeah.
so insanely tall.
Yeah.
God forbid anyone from the NFL starts on me. You win. You win the argument.
Just
so you start.
instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you are in the UK, how often is that though? Not really.
It just honestly depends on like what I've got going on, and like my
Okay.
parents are actually leaving the UK. They're like selling like.
I don't blame them.
And they're moving to Cyprus.
Oh
So I'll
no.
be here even less, really.
That's quite sad
I'm
though.
gonna like be in Fiola's like spare bedroom when I come over now.
Oh, Queen, make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
no,
clean.
no, she's what about me? Because I'm not.
It's
She's
clothes
a tidy-
everywhere.
She's so tidy. But yeah, so when I'm here, it varies, honestly. Like, there's been times where I'm here for a couple months, few days. This year, I've barely been here.
So
barely.
you don't keep up with Love Island then now?
I still do.
Come on.
I still do. It's still a guilty pleasure. Like,
Love
I
it.
love to watch it.
Do you watch it?
Sometimes I watch the All Stars one. What was the recent All Stars?
Oh, the All Stars was good this year.
Was it this year?
Millie,
it was
the
good
Americans
this year. Yeah,
came
this year was
in.
good. This year was good.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it was so good. I was like, they were asking me to go on. Before.
No
yeah.
way.
And I was like,
Would you have done it if you didn't meet Angela?
I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. And like,
I think you've
for me,
done quite a lot to do it. To do All
it was
Stars
a
now.
moment. Yeah, it was a moment in my story. No, now I categorically wouldn't do it.
Absolutely not.
But like, you know, before when they'd asked, I still was like, no, I wouldn't. But like, you know, I spoke to them.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So, but like, listen, it's just not my passion.
I
My
think-
passion is
yeah.
music.
And it
I
gave
only
you a good-
It gave me a platform. Like,
Yeah.
as you could tell, I went there and I wasn't really interested in meeting anybody.
Facts.
I didn't really want to. Like, I was just like, why not? Like, it'll be fun, you know. So yeah, for me, I don't shy away from. I think a lot of people come off the show and they're like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, that's not me anymore. No, I did it, and it was part of my story.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think it's kind of iconic that I went from Love Island to Eurovision. Like,
Facts.
nobody's ever done that before. I don't think. It
Oh
will
my
ever
God,
happen
you
again.
actually made history there.
Right.
That's so true.
Do you know what I was gutted about? And I forgot. I was going to bring my
What?
robe from Love Island to the Eurovision and do like a TikTok. of
Could
it,
you?
and I
You're
forgot.
gonna have to do Eurovision again just to do
Right,
that.
just to do that. Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever keep in contact with anyone from Love Island?
Yeah, like
Do you?
some people, in particular, Paige I spoke to recently, she's
Yeah.
having a baby.
I was gonna say.
And actually, we bumped into her in Mykonos last year when she just got together with
Really?
a guy, and they seemed so happy. And that was like happened really quickly as well. You know what you say when you know, you know.
So cute.
So yeah, I'm really happy for her. She's like glowing, and I speak to everybody, like a few people here and there, a few of the girls, but not that much really. Not because I guess we're just all on different paths.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see what people do after Love Island.
Right.
So many different things that you can go and do. I mean, no one's done Eurovision apart from
Right.
you,
Yeah.
which is incredible news. Did anyone famous slide into your DMs after Love Island? Was it like a different ball game there?
Not really. I guess I came across people. Like when I was out and about, you meet more people. But I can't say there was like someone specific that slid into my DMs.
Did you get any advice before you went in the Love Island villa?
Just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Because you can tell a lot of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
when people aren't being themselves on
but
there.
I don't even know if that's the best advice,
Well, because some people are
Yeah,
arseholes.
because no, is it
Worst advice for that.
But also, I do think realistically, now that you watch over the years,
Yeah.
the people that go in there and like play the game do the best on the show.
True.
And that's, I'm not saying that in any sort of shady way. Like if your goal is to stay in there as long as possible.
You know what
and,
good
like,
television
do reality
is?
TV, exactly.
Yeah.
Just play the game. Whereas like that wasn't my story. I didn't want to go and make good TV. I just wanted to go.
It was just a nice summer for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So, but actually, and I think, that has a part to play as to why I wasn't there for very long. Because I wasn't going to just be like, oh, do this. Cause
You
it's a good
didn't force
idea.
it.
No.
What was more nerve-wracking, performing at Eurovision or walking into the Love Island villa? Because I fear if someone asked me to sexy walk into a villa, I would combust and die.
I don't know. I feel like they were both pretty nerve-wracking situations.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I cared much more, of course, about the Eurovision. Like, that's all I want to do is be, I was just saying to you, I just watched your podcast with Zara Larsson. And she was saying that her passion is being on stage and performing. And
Yeah.
it's like, that's me too. Like, there is no better feeling.
You probably
So that's
enjoy
what I
that
care.
more.
Yeah. Actually, for me, it wasn't my natural environment to be in.
Amen.
So it wasn't, maybe that's what made it nerve-wracking. I was like super anxious the whole time.
Oh, even when you were in
I
there?
was so anxious. I cried every day.
Did you?
But I am a crybaby. Like, I cry a lot anyway. Like, but I cried every day.
So am I all the time.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. What's the last sign of you?
No, I'm Leo.
Oh, Leo's not really cryers.
I'm the exception.
Right, okay, fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm such a crier. Like, I cry
God,
all the time.
is it even happiness and sadness? Yeah.
Everything.
The other day,
Happiness,
literally
sadness, laughter,
Saturday,
anger.
I was at a football game and there was this old man, and during the, what the fuck is it called, half time, whatever it is, he got out his book and read a book during half time, and I
set you
was
off.
in bits. I thought, you're fucking joking. And he came to the game on his own.
my God.
I wanted to physically die. It was the sweetest thing I've ever
literally.
seen.
I'm like that. Like, when you see like an old person like having lunch on their own or something,
I automatically think they're a widow, and then
Yeah,
I'll start
same.
thinking about things, and then
they're
I'm
probably
off.
just trying to run away from their wife for a day. And have a
They're
filling.
probably actually really happy, and I'm like, they're
Right,
really
yeah,
sad.
they're so
They're so alone.
I love going for a solo lunch. Like, there's
Do
nothing
you know
wrong
what?
with
There's
it.
nothing better putting your
Yeah.
AirPods in.
Yes.
And do you know what I like doing? Watching a bit of Real Housewives.
Right.
Watching
Yeah,
people
you're a
argue.
reality TV binge.
I
You and my sister
fucking-
would talk all day about.
Do you know what? You wanted something to watch? Watch the early Real Housewives
Okay.
of New York.
I've never watched any.
They're mildly
And now
racist.
I'm spending more time in New York because of my
You
boyfriend's there.
have to watch
I need
this.
to- yeah.
Ramona, they're a little bit racist in the early seasons
Right.
before people got called out for that. They're insane, they're batshit, they all have drinking problems,
Right.
but that's obviously me too.
Sounds
so
like
it's
good
all right.
TV.
Listen, you need to watch it, and you need to come back to me, and you need to tell me how you found it.
Maybe that's what I'll watch on my way to New York.
Please, I mean, you've
Yeah.
got long enough on that flight.
Right,
You'll get to
right.
season 3 probably.
Right. And I'm flying from Greece as well, so it's even longer.
Fuck me. Yeah, do you know what? Do it and let me know. You're welcome.
I will.
What
I'm
have you got?
gonna download it.
No, you have to
Yeah.
download it, please. Tell me what you've got coming up. What can people expect?
So shows, I've got a tour coming up.
Gorgeous.
So get your tickets for my European tour.
Yes.
It's just crazy to say. And I've got my sister's wedding next month
Where's that?
in Puglia in Italy. She's marrying an Italian.
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah. Well, they're actually technically already married because they moved to Dubai and she needed to become a resident. So they got it
Like with that green
from,
card.
quick
no, I
from
hear you.
there. But like the actual wedding's in Italy.
Obsessed.
But then they're also having another wedding. This is very Cypriot of us. She's having another wedding in Cyprus.
this.
So that's going to be like the big fat Greek wedding with like all our cousins and everything. My uncle was a priest. He passed away. His son's now a priest, so he's going to marry them.
And you've got a priest in your family.
Yeah. So that's going to be the wedding in Cyprus. We're going to
Obsessed.
get my grandparents. So lots of weddings. I'm also going to a few other weddings. But really releasing music.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually focus on what's got coming next. New single coming out. It might even be out by the time this is out. It's called Oud.
I can't wait.
Smell Oud.
Love.
And yeah, new music, performances. I'm doing a big show in Cyprus. And then I also want to find some time to just like breathe and just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And see your boyfriend as well.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
Right, exactly. That's very needed.
Do you ever sing your songs to him? Do you serenade?
I have sung him my songs before.
Obsessed.
And also like when I got back from New York, I had a writing camp where we were like writing loads of stuff.
Yep.
And it basically just became like, this is the writing camp of this relationship. Like I just like every song that I wrote was just like so directly inspired by what happened. Like, which is good. That's the beauty of being a creative. Like you write about everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
So,
you every argument like 1 minute.
Right.
Let me fucking go in that room a sec.
Yeah. So yeah, I have sung to him, but I don't like wake up in the morning and be like,
rise and shine.
Jalla, jalla. Yeah, no, not quite.
I fucking love, even just hearing that, it's absolute banger. No, I love it. I might walk down the aisle to like an acoustic version in Greece, because you know I fucking love Greece.
You should. I'll sing it.
Would you mind?
Absolutely. You've got you.
Thank you, everyone.
I was sorry, just speaking of like, going back to Eurovision, because we're speaking Brits and everything like that.
Go on.
I was so excited when I met Graham Norton.
What is Graham Norton like?
He's so nice.
He's
so nice.
Lovely, isn't he?
So nice. He did give me a bit of a shady opening. I watched it back. He was
That's
like,
one thing Graham's going to do.
You might recognise her from Love Island. Let's hope she lasts longer. I was like, but then afterwards he was really nice. He also made a funny comment about my mum, because my mum's like always everywhere with me. Because like my mum's like my #1 fan.
Of course.
And I don't know what I would do without her. But he was like, wherever you see Antigone, you see Tonya. I'm surprised she's not on the stage with her. And my mum was like, cheeky. But it's true. But then he was really nice, and he was like, great performance. And actually he was really nice. And he's often not very nice.
Yeah.
So, like, as in, you know, in the commentating.
He was killing me about the presenters.
Oh yeah.
He's like, here they go again.
So funny. No, so I was really excited when I meet, like, bucket list would be to go on the Graham Norton show.
100%.
Yeah. And really for a long-term plan of getting in a Taylor Swift music video, because have you seen that whole trajectory?
What, you go on Graham Norton, then you go on the...
Well, there was like an episode where she was on there and someone was like, I want to go on a Taylor Swift music video, and then she made a whole music video with everyone who was basically with her on that sofa on the Graham Norton show.
No fucking way.
Because I love Taylor Swift.
We need to sort this out.
Yeah.
We need to get this to happen. Graham, I know you're obviously an avid fan of Saving Grace.
Right.
It needs to happen.
Yeah. And we can both be guests, and then we can be in the
this is I'll create something to talk about.
Perfect.
I don't know, just maybe lesbianism or something.
I believe that we can
and
do this.
I've got this.
Yeah.
Before we go, can you give us a little bit of Jalla?
Of Jalla.
Please.
Yeah, you got to say it right though first. Jalla.
Jalla.
Perfect. Thank you. It's good.
Go on, give it to me.
Jalla, Jalla, they want Jalla. And then you have to go, Jalla, Jalla.
Jalla, Jalla.
Jalla, Jalla, they want Jalla.
Jalla.
I'm dancing on the table, baby. Shake my hips to tif that daily. Jalla, Jalla, they want Jalla, 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 Jalla. Hoppa.
Bury me to that song. Thank you so much for coming on, my queen.
I'm so excited to come and chat with you.